Hey, Pamela. Hey, Elle. Hey. So I hope you guys are ready to work out tonight. Aw, thank you, Elle. I appreciate that. I hope you feel better. Good evening. Yay, welcome. So, guys, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone tonight quite a bit. Aw, thank you so much. So, I'm definitely coming out of my comfort zone. This is going to be the first time that I've actually worked out in front of y'all live without my waist trainer, without a loose fitting t-shirt. I've always, if I've not worn my shapewear, I've always had a loose shirt on or a t-shirt. I've never had my loose skin out. So today she's going to be flying, or they, it, whatever. So it's coming out, okay? Just want to let y'all know that. Thank you. So, yeah. Thank you so much. I am in Central Kentucky. So it is now 7 o'clock, y'all. So I am going to go on ahead and let you all know what our workout routine is and all of that kind of stuff. Okay? Now, when I get to going, my britches ain't going to be up like this, all right? I've already done a run through of this workout. So y'all going to see my excess skin. So if you guys get offended by excess skin, I'm here to tell you all I'm over 270 pounds down at this point. And I'm trying to embrace all of me. And I'm struggling because I do have excess skin. Though it is not a lot of excess skin, I'm still trying to learn to love all of me. So this is what I'm trying to do in order to kind of, whatever. But anyways, if y'all don't know who I am, I'm Nataushia. I am from Central Kentucky. I'm 32 years old. I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. Now, today, I actually decided to wear this outfit specifically for a certain reason, and I'm going to show you guys why. I actually popped up, which some of you all might already know why, but today, whenever I was looking at my memories on Facebook, this picture popped up, guys. This is the same exact pair of pants that I'm currently wearing. These are the same pants I currently have on. I was over 400 pounds in this picture. Like, I was over 400 pounds. Like, I know I was around like 460, 480 when I was wearing these pants. I look a little different now, like a lot different for real. But anyways, I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. Completely changed my eating habits. I started exercising more. I started to incorporate more water in my life daily. Then June 30th of 2021, I did have gastric sleeve surgery. After that, I continued to do my lifestyle change. I continued to do what I needed to do in order to ensure that I met the goals that I wanted to meet, because I couldn't sit on the couch and continue eating McDonald's and Papa John's and all of those other things, because it just does not, you're not going to meet your goals if you're not fueling your body appropriately and also incorporating more exercise. And that's what I did. I was exercising every day that I could. I currently now exercise 6 days a week. I do seated cardio live 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, unless I state otherwise. No matter what I'm going through, most of the time, I'm going to pop up on here and I am going to work out with you guys, regardless of how I feel or what I'm dealing with. But as I said, I'm down over 270 pounds. I ended up falling into seated cardio simply because I became injured. I was already down over 200 pounds. Wanted to continue my journey because I wanted to still get cardio and things of that nature. Because I knew with me eating correctly and then adding some forms of exercise, I was going to boost my weight loss. So that's what I wanted, and that's what I did. I already knew how to do seated core workouts. I could do all of the seated abs. I could do all of that kind of stuff, but I wanted something more. So I started to do research, and I landed up on some of this kind of stuff that I share with you all now. So every day that I come on live, I create a new routine every single day. But I am also a former athlete. So if you are unfamiliar with that, I used to play basketball, powder puff football. I'm 5'10" and a half, and I used to weigh over 300 pounds in high school. So I was a great center, I'm telling you right now. But anyways, I also got a track and field scholarship whenever I was also in college. So I got to continue my sports collegiately. So that's how I have a lot of my knowledge base on exercise and things of that nature, as well as I've always been obese. So I've always wanted to find a way to still exercise, but not have to struggle, because I understand coming from over 500 pounds, getting in the floor is not fun and easy. Doing a lot of exercises is not easy or attainable for some of us at some of our heavier sizes. So now that I've realized how many people I am continuing to help, though my ankle is better, I'm still continuing seated cardio because I'm seeing I'm able to help a lot more people. But with that being said, I am going to tell you all what our routine is tonight, and then I'm going to let you all know kind of what it is of how it's going to go, okay? But all of my classes are free, completely free. Now, I do leave my cash apps and all of that kind of stuff up on there because this is what I do. So if you feel led to do so, you're more than welcome to do whatever it is you want to do, but I don't ask for anything, only if you feel led, okay? But what our routine is tonight is quick feet, reach and step, jog, out and ups, jacks, bikers or the leg raise, battle ropes, back jacks, climber, cross punch kick, chicken jacks, jump rope, hip abductors, and then block jacks. Now, I will say we do intervals. So what that means is we're going to do all of these exercises. We're going to do 14 exercises tonight for 30 seconds a piece, and then I'm going to have a 10-second breather. During your first 10 seconds in round one, I'm going to break down each and every exercise. So you're going to have to pay attention because some of them have 2 and 3 examples for each, like little modification for you all. Some will have legs. Some won't have legs. Some will just have your arms. But I will show you each and every step of the way, but I'll need you to pay attention. Now, if you can't finish some of these exercises, I understand that, especially if you're just starting out. So if you can't finish some of them, the only thing I ask is stay moving within that 30 seconds. When I say you can stop and take your breather, that's when you can stop moving, because what I'm trying to get you to understand and realize is during interval sessions, we're trying to play with our heart rate and then also burn calories as well, which is essentially burning fat. Okay? But I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm going to show you all how to properly sit in your seats, because it is extremely important that y'all know how to sit in your seats, okay? Give me a second and let me get YouTube set up down here. No, I can't move the poster from the screen. I keep it up for a reason. I apologize. But what we're going to do is you are going to sit at the very, very edge of your seat, okay? And what you're essentially going to try to do during this entire workout routine, though I know if you are just starting out, it is not going to be easy for you to do this. We're going to try to keep our back off the back of our chair as much as we possibly can. But I'm telling you right now, when I first started religiously doing seated cardio, it was impossible for me to stay off the back of my chair. I would come off periodically to challenge myself and work my core a lot more. So that may be something that you can slowly start to incorporate. But we try to keep our back off the back of our chair and our core tight as much as we possibly can. If you don't know what keeping your core tight means, that means that you are trying to suck your belly button in through your spine, or if you have ever taken a selfie and sucked your belly in to try and look skinny, that's what we're doing. We're just keeping it squeezed in there, okay? But I'm going to show you seated quick feet, because that's going to be your easiest exercise that you go into if you cannot finish one of the ones that we are on, okay? Because all you literally do is you extend your arms out in front of you, okay? And just wiggle your feet like this, keeping your core tight and engaged, arms out. What you're doing as your arms are out, if you choose to do it that way, is keeping your abs truly engaged while you're in this exercise, okay? But I'm also going to show you the seated jog from the side so you understand what keeping your back off the back of the chair means and your core tight. Now, the first example I'm going to show you, you're going to be like, no, there's no way I can do seated cardio. I'm out, peace. This is it, bye. Just wait a second, because I do have a modification where you won't even have to lift your feet off of the floor, okay? I understand that this stuff looks scary and intimidating. Exercise is scary, especially when we are at our heaviest weights. because it's painful, it's miserable. We don't know how to sometimes do certain things. We don't want to be made fun of. We don't know what to do sometimes. So let's do it together, okay? But this is your seated jog. You're going to stay at the edge of your seat the best that you can, okay? And do this number right here, okay? Notice how my back's off the back of my chair. I've got my core tight. I'm moving my legs. And then as I swing my arms, what that's going to do is it's going to increase my heart rate, okay? But let me show you this modification because I understand that can be extremely challenging, okay? So give me just a second. What you're going to do is you're going to use the balls of your feet. If you need to move the comment section out of the way, you can, and it may make it easier for you to see me. But I don't have any tripods or anything like that. Y'all are all literally sitting in my kitchen window and in my kitchen seat. So, anyways, pump, 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 pump. That is your modified seated jog. You literally will not have to raise your feet off of the floor, okay? Awesome. Anyways, I'm going to pull my chair right here so y'all can see me and stuff. We ain't going to freak out. But make sure you guys stay hydrated. Make sure you guys have something to eat. I will say thank you so much. Once I get... Oh, thank you. This is the first time ever that I'm working out on live since losing 270 pounds with my excess skin out. This is the first time ever. So I feel a bit naked tonight. But let me just let you all know, once I get in this chair and I get to going, I'm not going to be able to come up and answer questions and correspond with you guys. So if you guys can save your questions, comments, whatever, till after I'm finished stretching with you guys, I will do whatever I can to assist you all, okay? But we're going to get started, all right? Whew. And if you want to listen to your own music, do that. But I have to do no copyright stuff because I always be getting banned on stuff, okay? All right. So our first one is quick feet. Do y'all remember how to do that? If not, I'm going to give you a refresher, okay? You're going to have your arms out in front of you, and you're going to do this right here, okay? But let me scoop the down just a little bit more because they are not able to see everything, so I'm sorry. All right, we're going. I'm going to trap my workout under the high-intensity interval training. You do whatever you want to do, though, boo-boo, okay? But we have 30 seconds, quick feet, starting now. But if you guys don't know me, if you guys are just hopping on, I did end up getting injured, and I ended up starting to do seated cardio. I've now lost over 270 pounds before this. I wasn't just doing seated cardio, but I have seen an amazing difference in my body since doing seated cardio. On top of the fact that I've also noticed that I've helped so many people, so this has kind of kept me going. But take your breather. Our next exercise is the reach and step. I have 10 seconds to show you guys 2 examples. Here's option 1, reach and step, reach and step. Now, if you can't use your legs, you're going to reach, okay? But you give me your best effort, and that's all I care about, okay? We have 30 seconds, reach and step, starting now. Keep it moving, baby. Keep that core tight best that you can. Good job. Keep it up. Take your breather. That's it. So our next exercise is that seated jog. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay, we've got this. This is your advanced. Here's your modified. Pump, 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 pump. You pick one of the 2. We have 30 seconds starting now. Up next is going to be our out, in, ups. I will say when we get on that one, that's going to be like repeating to yourself. Out, in, up, down. And just continue that. because it is a tricky little booger, okay? You got this, sweetheart. Look at you go. Take that breather. So to do the out and ups, this is what it's going to look like. Out, in, up, down, okay? This is what I need you to try to get to. But you pick your own pace, baby. As of right now, we've got 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Keep that core tight and engaged as much as you possibly can. If you are just tuning in, keeping your core tight means that you're basically just sucking your belly button in through your spine. Good job. Take your breather. I have 3 examples of jacks on this one, so please pay attention, okay? Option 1, option 2, option 3. You pick your poison, baby, all right? But, y'all, I'm just going to have to leave my pants alone, so I apologize. The skin's coming out today. Let's embrace it, right? All right, we got 30 seconds, jacks, of whichever one you want. You got it. Good job. Up next is our bikers or the leg raise. Good job. Take that breather. Woo! All right, so to do a biker, this is what you're going to do. Hold on to the back of your chair. Bike. Okay, if you can't do that though, I know that's hard. Look at this modification. Slow, controlled knee up. Okay, that's it. But we've got 30 seconds. Starting now of one of the two. Pick your poison. Up next is our battle rope. You got it. I know it's burning. Push through. You can do it. Take your breather. Good job. So up next is the battle rope, and this is what it looks like, okay? Just like that. All right. We have 30 seconds. Battle rope. Starting now. You got it. Good job. Up next is our back jacks. Take your breather. I have 3 examples for back jacks, so please pay attention. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Pick one of those 3 and do that one, okay? Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together, though, in the back. We have 30 seconds of one of those 3. Starting now, pick your own pace. Try to keep that core tight. You can do it. Push through. You got it, baby. That's it. Climber is next. Take that breather. This is what your climber looks like. Okay? You got this. I know it's challenging, but you know what? It's so worth it. And it does get easier. 30 seconds climber starting now. Try to keep that core tight. You got it. That's it. Good job. Perfect. That's it. Up next, cross, punch kick, take your breather. I have 3 examples on this one, so please pay attention, all right, sweetheart? Cross punch kick, or punch knee up, or cross punch. All right? One of those 3 for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Keep your core tight. Chicken jacks are next. That's it. Keep pushing. Almost there. Don't give up. You can do it. Finish strong. Pace yourself. Take your breather. Perfect. I have 3 examples for chicken jacks, so pay attention. Option 1, option 2, option 3. All right? So you're going to choose one of those 3 options. We're going to do it for 30 seconds at your own pace, starting now. Try to keep your core tight. You can do it. Good job. Take your breather. So jump rope is next. I have 2 examples, so please pay attention. Option 1, option 2, bounce. Okay, so choose one of those 2 options for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go, baby. Have fun with it, though. So you should feel it in your abs, just so you know if you're doing it correctly. Hip abductors are next. Good job. Take that breather, sweetheart. Good job. So this is what your hip abductor is. You're going to scoot to the edge of your chair. Your booty's going to be at the edge of your seat, baby. It's fine. You ain't going to fall off. But what you're going to do is you're going to get on your tippy toes. You're going to butterfly out and squeeze your booty. Butterfly back in. We're going to repeat for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Now, if you have a resistance band, you are more than welcome to use it during any of these exercises. I choose not to, because I know, especially in my financial situation, not everyone can afford things when they need them. So I understand not everyone has access to actually purchase those items, but everyone has something to sit on, even if it's just a toilet seat or a bucket. Everybody has a chair. Take your breather. So that's why I only use the chair in front of y'all and tell you all I take my supplements. But we have a block jack class. This is what it looks like. I have 3 examples. Please pay attention. Option 1, option 2, option 3. All right. We're going to do one of those 3 exercises for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Pick your own pace. Good job. Keep going. You're almost there. Take your breather. Perfect. So we did just finish round 1. Okay. So that means we're about to start round 2. We only got 1 more to go and then some stretching, all right? Y'all are killing it. Let's go on ahead and knock out our quick feet. We have 30 seconds starting now. Stay hydrated, all right? Perfect. Keep it moving, baby. Guys, I know that it's not always easy to exercise. I know you don't always feel like you have the energy, but sometimes you don't have the energy to go to work, and you go to work. This is your health. This is your life. Take your breather. It's so worth it, in my opinion. Now that I'm to the point where I'm at in my journey, like, I don't understand why I never got to this point. But anyways, we're about to do our reaching steps. Remember, if you can't step, baby, you're going to reach. Because guess what? We reaching for them stars because we going to get them. Okie dokie smoky. All right. We have 30 seconds. Reach and step or reach. Starting now. But you guys are the first people in the world to see my excess skin like this after losing 270 pounds. So, hi. Good job. Take that breather. Up next is our jog, okay? Y'all are doing amazing. All right, guys. We have 30 seconds seated jog starting now. Let's go. Out and ups are next. Remember, you can choose your own speed. Now, in round 1, if you're just tuning in, during round 1, that's when I provide all modifications, okay? Keep it going. Almost there. Look at you go. Good job. Take your breather. Out and ups are next. All right, let's knock out all our little out and ups. They are so fun. So easy to get down to, right? But we have 30 seconds starting now. So I just want to let you guys know, I know I've probably already said this a million times before, but I know that this might seem like it's impossible for you to ever think that it's going to get easy. But I'm here to tell you, I promise, from the bottom of my big old heart, this gets easier. Take your breather. The more you do this with me, the more you pace yourself and the more you try this, I promise it's going to get so easy. I feel like a feather some days doing this with you guys. I swear I do. And I want you to have that too. I don't get anything out of it at all. I just get to see you guys succeed. And that's really great. But we're going to do these jacks. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. Because this is my thing, you guys. I know and remember what I felt like when I was over 400. When I was over 300 and still couldn't fit into certain things. Because of how big I was. I know that I still was pretty then, but I never really felt it. I wasn't really happy, but I wanted to be. Like I'm finally starting to feel true happiness. Take your breather. because I'm getting to live freely. I don't have anything holding me back anymore. I can go out in public and not fear if I'm going to break a chair now. I still sometimes have that fear just because of my old self. But let's do these bikers or the leg raises. We got 30 seconds starting now. But I have so many more things I can do now because of what I've done on my journey. And if I can shed any light from mine onto you and just help you get any little ounce of joy from it, there's nothing more rewarding or satisfying to see somebody else happy within themselves because they've awakened and seen their worth because you've helped them. Take your breather, okay? Battle ropes are next, okay? In like 10 seconds. But I just hope that you guys realize that you'll always be worth it because you always have been. I didn't see that ever. So that's why I try and let you guys know that now. But we have 30 seconds. Battle ropes starting now. Back jacks are next. Keep that core tight and you're going to work these upper abs. Okay? Good. That's it, baby. Go. Good job. Take your breather, sweetheart. So up next, back jacks, okay? Are y'all staying hydrated? Are y'all still with me? All right. Let's knock out these back jacks. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Remember, choose your own pace. But make sure, whatever you do, you squeeze those shoulder blades and try to keep your core tight as much as you possibly can. Good job. That's it. Go, baby. Go. Take your breather. Up next is going to be that climber, all right, sweetie? Baby? Oh, I was just making sure. I've been hearing the neighbors. They've been loud today. Oh, yay. All right, y'all, it is time for us to knock out our climbers. We have 30 seconds starting now. Keep that core tight. No, I did earlier. It's off right now. I didn't hear you. Did you message me too? I'm sorry. Sorry. We can turn it on. It's on, it'll be that left burner. The left knob. Okay, that's fine. Huh? Welcome home, Bella. Take your breather, guys. So up next is going to be our cross punch kick. But Babe's just getting home from work, so y'all he's fixing himself something to eat. So this is part of me working out in the kitchen, and this is also part of actually doing teamwork. So, but we're going to do our cross punch kicks. We have 30 seconds starting now. Remember, if you can't do the kick, baby, go on ahead and do that knee up. Okay. I think we might got some in the freezer. True. Can you get me a Gatorade Zero? Yeah, because I ain't got one made. You know what color I like. If you can't get that, I want a pink one. Yep, thank you. Take your breather, guys. Up next is going to be our chicken jacks. Y'all, I promise I'm not giving y'all more time. I'm still filling my timer. It's okay. I promise. I can multitask, believe it or not. I used to work in a PRTF. So, All right, we got 30 seconds chicken jacks. Starting now. Pick your own pace. But he's just getting in from work. He had overtime tonight, so the chili that I made is a little cold now. And yes, it is like 80 or 90 degrees in Kentucky. And we be eating chili in the middle of summer. That's what we do. Take that breather, baby. Now, up next is going to be those jump ropes, okay? You guys are killing it. Let me just tell you. Y'all are doing awesome, and I'm so proud of you all. But let's go on ahead and knock out our jump ropes. We have 30 seconds starting now, my loves. Have fun with it. Guys, we only got one more round. Let's go. Put in that work, because I'm telling you guys right now, you can wish all you want to be skinny. But if you're not eating healthy, if you're not making better choices, if you're not making the necessary changes, baby, that wish ain't going to get you nowhere if you're not putting in the work. I'm just keeping it real. I'm sorry. Take your breather. I don't mean to be mean, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but there's no nice way to say that, okay? Just keeping it 1,000 or 100, whatever y'all want to say. But let's go on ahead and knock out our hip abductors, okay? We have 30 seconds starting now. Let's go. That's it. Yes. But if this is your first time tuning in with me, I do go live every Monday through Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do seated cardio every single one of those days at that time on these networks. Okie dokie. Take your breather. Now we're about to go into our block jack in 10 seconds. I do interval training because that's what works for me. And that's what I found is best for me. But this is also one of the easiest things you can do, especially if you're just starting out. But let's knock out these block jacks. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Pick your own pace. Smiling is not necessary to achieve the ultimate results, though. Just so you know, it just seems more, I don't know. That's what I like to do. Because I like to smile. The more you smile, the happier you seem, right? And then eventually you just feel it. At least that's how I believe. Take your breather. Guys, we're going into round 3. I'm excited. I know y'all better be too, because y'all probably are over here like, gosh, is she ever going to shut up? Is she ever going to stop? No. I'm never going to stop encouraging you guys. So deal with it. But let's knock out our quick feet, guys. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Good job. Up next is that reach and step. Good job. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there. Take your breather. Perfect job. But a lot of you guys always say, I wish I had your motivation. I wish I had your discipline. I wish I had this. I don't always have it, my loves. I just simply remain consistent in my routine and make it a habit, okay? But let's knock out our reaching steps. We have 30 seconds, starting now. That's it. Keep moving. Good job. Take that breather. Good job, sweetheart. All right. Up next is that seated jog, my loves, and you guys are killing this Thursday night routine. All right, let's go ahead and do this jog. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Good job. Keep it going. Have fun with it. We are almost finished with this last routine, guys. You got it. Take that breather. Up next, that out, in, up. But if you guys are just tuning in, tonight is my first night letting my excess skin after losing over 270 pounds hang out and be free in a workout routine. It is time that we learn to love ourselves as we are as we go through our process. But I will sometimes still wear myself, okay? But let's go ahead and knock out our out and up. We have 30 seconds starting now. But I can say since starting doing seated cardio, my core strength is absolutely insane now. Take your breather, sweetheart. Next is our jacks. Okay? Y'all are doing absolutely phenomenal. Keep up the good work, guys. And this is me not on pre-workout too, just so you know. I'm always silly. It just doesn't matter. I just like to try and live, have fun, and be happy. But it's time to go ahead and knock out our jacks. We have 30 seconds starting now. Bikers are next, or those slow control knee ups, okay? Good job. Keep it moving. You can do it. Take that breather. So remember, I know the bikers are very challenging, so don't forget about the slow control knee raise, okay? But we have 30 seconds. Starting now for biker or knee raise. This burns so much. Just so y'all know, my back is not on the back of the chair, and my abs and thighs are screaming. But I'm telling you, it works. I promise it works. Feel the burn. Take your breather. I actually know that this is really bad, being a former athlete, but I actually stop breathing sometimes when I exercise. It gets too hard, and that's actually not really good for you to do. So if you do that, it's not good to do. But let's go ahead and knock out our battle ropes, okay? We do have 30 seconds. Battle ropes starting now. But I've always been really bad for doing that. I don't know why. But I want to remember my coach is being like, Nataushia, breathe. Nataushia. I'm just like, but I just want to finish my sets. And I would. Not breathing sometimes. Well, hold my breath. Let me rephrase that. Take your breather, sweetheart. Next is our back jacks, okay? But clearly, I've always been one that sort of lives life on the edge. I've done opposite of everything I was raised to be. So that's okay. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and do our back jacks. We have 30 seconds starting now. And what I mean by that is I was always told, like, don't get tattoos. Don't get your nose pierced. Don't do this. Y'all, I have tattoos. My nose is pierced. I have ear piercings. I live life on the edge, I guess. I'm very much my own person, and I do things that make me happy because at the end of the day, our happiness matters too. Take your breather. But I'm not saying I hate my family or I'm trying to disrespect them, but I'm choosing to just live and do things that make me happy. And I'm hoping that they will accept me in my element and understand who I am as my own person. Because I do love my family and have respect for them. Just as they are who they are, I am who I am. But let's knock out our climber. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. This is really a core burner. Just so y'all know. Take your breather. So up next is this cross punch kick. Remember, if you can't do the kick, you can do a knee up, or you can simply do that cross punch. But really, really focus on trying to keep that core tight. All right, guys. We have 30 seconds. Cross punch kick starting now. Good job. Take your breather. Up next is our chicken jack, okay? You guys are absolutely a blessing, and I hope you never forget that. But what I do want you to do right now is these chicken jacks. Just for 30 seconds, though. We have 30 seconds starting now. Jump rope is next. Y'all probably are always like, what's she looking at? Our routine, guys. I'm sorry. It is like a little Post-it note because I wrote every one of our routines on a Post-it note and use it on my stove when I work out whenever we do this. Take your breather. See, right here. All right, guys, it is time for us to do our jump rope. We have 30 seconds starting now. But if this is your first time ever doing seated cardio, if this is your first time ever seeing seated cardio, please hit that share button. Please help me let people know that there is another form of modified low-impact exercise, okay? Thank you. Take your breather, baby. Up next is our hip abductors. And again, this is an exercise particularly that if you have a resistance band, it will really, really help. All right, but we do have 30 seconds of our hip abductors, okay? Starting now. So you're going to butterfly out, squeeze those glutes, butterfly out, squeeze the glutes, and come back in. Just repeat the process, baby. Grow that booty. And if you already got a booty, we just gonna help grow it some more, baby. Ain't nobody got enough booty in the world anyway. Never hurts to have a little more. I guess. All right, take your breather. Now we're about to knock out our block jacks. Stretch. Then I'll talk to y'all for a second, and then peace out, okay? But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I absolutely love doing this with you guys. But it is time for us to do our seated little bitty block jacks. So we've got 30 seconds starting now. That's it, baby. Keep going. I knew you were going to finish strong. Look at you go. Good job. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are going to be so successful on your weight loss journeys. I promise. Or whatever journey you're on. Take your breather, sweetheart. So, we're going to take our breather. I'm going to put my chair up. We're going to stretch. And then I'll answer questions and such. Okay? Woo! I'm going to fix my little laptopy thing, so give me a sec. Okay. All right, loves. So, what we're going to do first is stretch our arms, okay? So, we're going to pull our left arm across our body first. So, let's go on ahead, and I'm going to turn my music down. And honestly, stir this chili for a second. I'm sorry. Thankfully, I ain't did nothing, so whatever. All right. So we're going to take our left arm and pull it across our body. We will then open our arms and then cross them. Then we'll open them again. Then we'll cross them. And then we'll switch sides. Okay? But if this is your first time ever doing seated cardio, was this what you expected? Was it as easy as it looks? Okay, open your arms, cross them, open, and cross them. Now, we're going to go ahead and take our right arm and pull it across our body now, okay? Let's go. Good job, guys. Y'all did great, and I absolutely love you all, and I hope you never forget that. Okay, open, over, open, under. Now, we're going to pull our arm behind our head now, our left one first. I understand when I was at around my heaviest weights and stuff, I wasn't always able to reach my arm to do this. So what I had to do is learn a new way or teach myself a way, whatever. So what you can do if you have the same issue I used to have is interlock your hands like this, okay? Pull it in behind your head and stretch, okay? That's all you have to do, sweetheart. All right, let's go. One of those two options. Good job. Perfect. All right, I need you guys to open, over, open, under. Now we're going to do the same thing we just did on our left side with our right side. I don't know what that is. Oh. I don't know how I did that. Anyways. Sorry, pause. Can you guys still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? See you tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Am I still here? Okay. All right. I didn't know what happened. because my phone just started randomly playing. That was weird. Okay, anyways, right arm behind her head. That was so weird. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Okay, anyways, right arm behind her head. I guess I'm going to do this. Okay, open, over, open, under. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down and touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, I need you just to go down and forward as far as you can go so you feel some pulling going in the back of your thighs. For some reason, my watch is now not working. So I'm having to count this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go down to the center and we're going to stretch the back of our thighs. I'm going to count it in my head. I won't be able to talk like I usually do so that I can make sure that I'm keeping up with our times, okay? Then we'll switch and I'll guide you to the next part, okay? So if you can, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to show you first, then I'll let you know when to go. But if you can start bending over this way. I already feel some pulling going in the back of my thighs, just me doing this. So if this is as much as you can handle, you do that, okay? But we're going down to the floor now. Okay, come up for a sec. Not all the way up. We're going to take it to the right side. So what I need you guys to do is grab the right side of your ankle, lean to the right side. We still got to do our lunges, I know. But go this way and go. All right, we're going to switch sides, okay? So we're going to go to the left side, left hand above your left ankle, and lean, starting now. All right, guys, come up for like a second in the middle. Now, if you want to come up fast, you can, but you might get dizzy, so just kind of go up at your own pace. What we're going to do is our lunges now, and then we're going to do our breathing exercise last, okay? So what we're going to do now is just take a step to the right and lunge so we can stretch the interior of our left thigh. So you're going to take a little step to the right and kind of squat down with your knee, okay? Starting now. Okay, come up for a second. All right, we're going to take it to the other side now, okay? So what we're going to do is just take a step to the left and go down, and we're going to stretch the interior of this thigh, starting now. Let's go. All right, come up. Good job. So this last little stretch that we're going to do, you're going to be able to control your breathing, okay? I'm going to show you how it's done. We're going to do 4 in total. This is an inhale, hold, exhale. The only reason why I say you're controlling your breathing is because I understand some of you guys have asthma, some of you guys have other situations that I really don't want to overdo you. That's all I'm trying to say. So I want you to do it at your own pace, okay? But this is what we're going to do. I want to show you what it looks like. You're going to inhale up. You're going to hold your breath up here. And then you're going to exhale down. We're going to do 4, starting now. One, 2, 3. 4. Good job, guys. Give me just a second. I'm going to move all my stuff over. There it is chilly a little. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm by the time he gets back. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Well, just do what you guys can, okay? I'm really sorry about that. Y'all, I am pooped. I hope that you guys had an awesome workout tonight, though. Do y'all feel good? Do y'all feel worked out? Was this any of y'all's first time working out with me? Thank you, Denise. You think so? Y'all, okay, so I am going to show you guys my excess skin. I don't care to show it at this point because, I mean, I've been on live at this point. Because in a way, I feel like I honestly do not have a lot of excess skin to have lost 270 pounds, personally. But, guys, so if you guys are on your weight loss journey and all that kind of stuff, I want you guys to understand, dang, excess skin does happen. There's nothing that I can tell you to do to make it any better. The only thing that I have done is I have religiously worn my shapewear since I came out of my procedure, okay? And that was me starting with my Sweet Sweat trainers, the waist trimmers. And then now I'm on my Body Max and Good Dose stuff, which I get 0 commission off of that stuff. But that is what I religiously wear, and I have noticed a substantial amount of difference. So I am going to show you guys my skin because I want you guys to understand there's nothing you can do about it. You can do all of the creams, you can do all the lotions, you can do all of the stuff, but you're still going to have some. I've not known of somebody that doesn't have just a little bit, okay? So you have to learn to embrace who you are and love your progress every single step of the way, okay? But I used to have these extra, like they look like boobs or whatever, right here. These used to be massive, but if I like tighten my abs, you can see I have an ab line now. You can see my ab line after being down over 270 pounds, but it's like excess all the way down in here too. But guess what? I would much rather weigh 232 pounds and be rocking a little extra flab, being able to go on flights, being able to go on amusement park rides, being able to go in public locations and not fear for anything, being able to go get cute clothes finally, shopping in Walmart, not having to worry if I'm going to fit into an extra large because I know that I'm going to finally for once in my life. I've never in my entire lifetime had an ab line, and I'm 32 years of age and finally have one. And guess what? It might have some flab, might have a little excess skin, but you know what? I created that ab line. I've worked my booty off to get that ab line or ab lines. But I love you guys, and I hope that you guys decide that, you guys decide to come back and you guys decide to do this with me. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, guys. But I love our journey so much too. And thank you guys so much for those of you all congratulating me. But most of all, thank you guys for being so supportive and so loving and so encouraging, because there's days like today, I've had a really rough week mentally, and I'm honestly just struggling on the struggle bus. But you know what? I always feel better when I work out with you guys. I really, really do. So thank you all. I love you all so much. But I am going to go take a shower and just relax a little bit, because I've just really been in the dumps, really, if I'm being totally honest. So I hope you guys have a blessed night. And Don't ever forget your worth. And I know that I need to say it to myself, so y'all don't have to say it to me. I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm enough. I know that I'm great, just like you guys are. But you know what? We're always the hardest on ourselves. But it doesn't mean that we have to stop what we're doing because of how we're feeling for everybody else. We can still push through our own pain sometimes and set our own issues aside to be there for other people in our own pain. So don't give up, because you're always going to be able to help somebody even in your pain. You're always going to be able to make somebody feel better even when you're hurting. It's the truth. So never, ever give up. Okay? Because you're very important. Keep pushing. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Denise. Amen. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, YouTube, I'm going to say bye-bye, okay? Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. And thank